Congratulations, you graduated college. Past are the days of ramen noodles, cheap beer, and late night pizza. Now you're going to have gourmet lunch meetings, a nice bottle of Merlot, and probably in bed before the news comes on. Just kidding. But there are a lot of new things that you'll be facing as you enter your young professional career. We're going to talk today about a few of the tax implications of those. But before we go too far into that, some of you may be going into grad school now that you have undergrad behind you. During undergrad, you can take the American Opportunity Tax Credit. However, that's only available for your first 4 years of college. After that, you still have the opportunity to take the Lifetime Learning Credit. So if you are exploring grad school, keep that in mind. Now, if you did incur any student debt during your college years, that student debt will become due now that you're out of college, which means you have to start paying on the principal and interest. Up to $2,500 of that interest may be deductible to you on your tax return. Whoever your student loan servicer is should issue you a Form 1098-E, which will report your annual amount of student loan interest paid each year. So when you get that form, definitely hold on to it because you'll need it when you prepare your tax return. Now, the biggest thing that you'll be facing after college is your career. Obviously, it's the whole purpose you went to college, right? On your first day of your job, there's going to be a ton of forms for you to sign, options, elections, and benefits for you to examine. One of the first tax forms you'll have to fill out is the Form W-4. It tells your employer how much income tax they should withhold from your paycheck each week. Now, when you fill out this form, you want to keep things in mind. First, the options on it are pretty simple. You either mark if you're single or married, and then how many allowances you want to claim. However, the more allowances you claim, the less income tax will be withheld by your employer. So if you put too many allowances on that Form W-4, you may think you're paying less in tax, but really you're just withholding less, which means you may owe more tax when you file your income tax return. Now, consult your tax advisor, or you may want to get an online calculator to see how much your W-4 should be withholding. Beyond that, different companies offer different benefits, so you'll definitely want to examine each one of those benefits carefully. Things like health insurance, vision insurance, dental insurance, maybe life insurance and disability. As you're making each one of those choices, think beyond your current needs and think of what your needs may be in 5, 10, 15 years. The reason is, if you make any choices on your first day, it may become harder to change those choices in later years. For example, if you decline life insurance in the first year, but then later do want to opt into life insurance, you may have to go through medical underwriting to get that life insurance, versus if you opted in on your first day, you would not have to. Lastly, the 401k plan is another tax vehicle that you want to closely examine in your new job. Now, when you look at your 401k, you really want to understand how the employer matching program works to that. I would encourage you that if your employer matches any level of your contribution, try and put as much money up to that matching part as you can. And the reason is, any part that your employer will match becomes free money to you. So at the bare minimum, take advantage of that free money. You may also have the option of electing into a Roth 401k or a traditional 401k. A traditional 401k will reduce the amount of taxes you pay now, but you have to pay more taxes during retirement. In contrast, in a Roth IRA, or a Roth 401k, you may pay more taxes up front, but everything you pull out becomes tax-free. There's lots of articles on a traditional and Roth 401k, so I won't go into any more detail there. You have lots of decisions to make and a lot of tax implications as you enter your career. Good luck as you move forward.